No, no way. Come on, Scott. She's a great leader. She seems so happy. Her family seems so nice. That can't be true. And she had no idea. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm not fooled by your flashing lights, by your colorful t-shirts, by your cheers. I think that energy is great, but I know for so many people, if we scratch beneath the surface, right here in this room, there's some suffering. And at some point, we have to acknowledge it. Let me tell you, you want to spend the rest of your life serving people, honestly, you would never have to leave this room. There's no such thing as them. There's only us, and it starts here. We've got to take care of each other. Now, some of you have problems that aren't anywhere near that significant, so what do? A lot of you take small problems and you blow them way out of proportion. Like some of you freak out every time you get a B. Some of you will fail a class. Some of you fail a test. Some of you will have your hearts broken. Some of you are stuck sitting right behind the cameraman. You guys, every one of us goes through something, but you know what? I actually have some really good news for you. It turns out that your problems and my problems, actually, that's not what matters so much. I think what really matters is what you do about it. It's how you react. See, at least your reaction you can control. None of us get to choose what problems we face, but we all choose how we face our problems. It's our reaction, and it's our choice. And every day we're reacting to things. Not just reacting to big problems, even reacting to coming to school, coming to this conference. I've been here all day. I watched you guys register in your hotels. I watched you come here. And it's amazing to see how many people here are choosing to have a good time. Some of you guys just, you got off your planes, you got out of your cars with the lights flashing, and you guys are ready to be energetic and enthusiastic, and like, yes, I'm here to have fun. And I see it, and I feel in this room, and some of you are sitting there with like saliva dripping down your face, like, this is stupid. Or she'd stop blowing those horns. And like some of you whining and complaining. And same thing when I go to schools. I see people having fun, some people in the same school not. And I wonder why that is. I mean, please don't blow your whistles, please don't blow your horns, please don't say anything, just by show of hands so we can get a quick survey. By show of hands, how many guys are so far enjoying being here at this conference? Just yeah! Hands down. Actually, I only need to see one hand. Because even one person here is having fun, you've proven that it can be done this weekend. You've proven it. So here's our rule while we're together, you guys. Don't blame the conference, don't blame anyone else. If you have a bad time at this convention, that's your fault. And if you have a great time at this convention, that's your fault. There's only two kinds of people. Those who light up the room when they enter, and those who light up the room when they leave. Every one of you, at any moment in time, you are either serving, you're either contributing, or you're taking away. And I'd like to make a special request on behalf of anyone who comes up here to make an announcement, anyone who does anything. Before you scream, before you clap, before you blow a whistle, before you blow the horns, in this session, any other general session you have, ask yourself, doing that, are you contributing to the environment? Or are you taking away? Are you contributing to the energy, or are you just trying to make some focus on you? It's an important question. I gotta tell you, I sat in the back as I watched 4 incredible Kiwanis members, 4 incredible veterans come up here with incredible dignity and incredible pride displaying those flags. I thought it was a very deep, profound moment, and I know a lot of you felt it too. And some of you just looked at it as an excuse to make noise. I don't want to take away the energy, but I want to channel it appropriately, because with this energy, you guys, we can move mountains. And I'd much rather see you move mountains and do great things and make this incredible convention than just make it a noisy one. If we can come together, you guys, there's incredible power. There's such power when we come together. There's such strength. I mean, you guys just chip in a little bit of change here and there. Before you know it, you've raised tens of thousands of dollars to help other kids. But what I've learned is this. When you guys come together, it will also remind you how good and strong you are when faced with your own problems. See, I haven't met you guys individually, too many of you, but I know something about every one of you. I'm going to give you some feedback. You as an individual, right now. And you may not believe what I'm about to tell you. I don't care. I'm still right. What I want you guys to know is this. Every one of you are absolutely powerful. And you are talented. And I don't care what your grades are, you're a straight A student. And you are a leader, and you are a servant, and you have everything you need to be unbelievably successful. I would go so far as to compare you to a hot air balloon. And there's nothing holding you down. There's no reason why you can't soar to great heights and do amazing things. But the reason why most people don't, the reason why most people don't wind up being great leaders, why most people don't get straight A's, why most people wind up living lives of mediocrity, is because like hot air balloons, most people sandbag themselves. They do things and think things and believe things that hold them down, like fear and insecurity, and worry about what people think, and being jealous and being judgmental and having bad attitude and not believing in yourself. All these things are holding you down. What I learned is when you can figure out what's holding you down, when you can figure out what are your sandbags and get rid of them, boom, you get to the truth. It doesn't make you stronger. It just allows you to see how strong you already are. And there's so many ways we sandbag ourselves. In fact, this is what I see a lot of high schools I'm at. People sandbag themselves through comparison. By judging yourself by how you measure up to other people. When you compare yourself to someone else, you're setting yourself up to feel bad because you don't get to see everything. You only see what they show you. And just like you hide your flaws and insecurities, they're hiding theirs. They're only showing you the good stuff, and you think that's all there is. So you think you're the only one feeling bad. So when you compare, you're not feeling too great about yourself. And that's reinforced by our society because we're only highlighting the good. When you guys go back to school next week, open the back of one of your textbooks where it says about the author. It never says all about the author. It's only the good stuff. It never tell you about the books they couldn't get published, the tests they failed, how much Prozac they take. It never tells you that stuff. When you guys fill out your college applications, you're only sharing the good stuff. Job resumes, it's only the good stuff. Bios of people. Everyone's been introduced on stage and saying the highlights. Even my introduction, there's a few kind words said about me, and those things were true, but you know what? She didn't tell you the whole truth. There's a lot of things she could have told you about my background that might not have sounded so impressive. I've always wondered, what would that kind of stuff sound like in an introduction? So recently, I wrote it down.